Hi friends, this is a video recap of my family's visit to Peppa Pig Theme Park Orlando, which is actually about a 45 to 55 minute drive from the Orlando resorts closer to Disney World. It's outside of Orlando in a town called Cypress Gardens. But when I heard about it, being that we traveled with two small children under the age of 5, I knew that we had to visit. We bought our tickets online, being that the gate price is more expensive. It's about $60 if you pay on site. Online, it's $44 a person. Children under 2 are free. I thought it was cute that they give you a little pin that says it's your first time visit. The park isn't that big. You can actually walk around the whole thing within about 5 minutes. I don't think we went during a peak season. Some of the rides were upwards of 30 minutes of a wait, some were as short as 5. But I'm going to break the park down into sections of things that we did. It's pretty cool, actually. I love this park. It's great for your little ones. As soon as my kids ran in, they jumped in the biking sections. They have a section where your children can jump on a free bike and just bike the circuit round and round. And if you have a little one, I have a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old. My 1-year-old went into the smaller bike pit. It's just a circular area with bikes and carts. He has a scooter like this at home where there's no pedals. He just uses his feet. And it was so cute. They also have like a little bus that my daughter jumped in, just, use their imagination to drive the bus. I love the park elements, the little characters and themes from the cartoon just stuck around the park. It really immersed you into the world of Peppa Pig. Look at that, the mushrooms coming out of the grass. I thought that was so cute. We have Granny Pig's Garden, which is the playground. Just above the water park, the playground was my son's favorite. Everything is soft ground, everything is really cute, everything is low to the ground. Your little ones can really just go and help themselves onto a lot of the park equipment. Of course, I would always suggest to supervise your little ones as accidents do happen. That's why they're called accidents. I was really comfortable letting my son just run his little legs all around the park and go to whatever interested him the most. Everything is brightly colored, well equipped for your little toddlers. There's a maze that goes into a castle that has a frog inside. He ran that maze over and over and was very happy to finally find the frog inside the castle. Right behind the castle maze and the little jungle gym over there, there's Madame Gazelle's nature walk. You could miss it if you're not paying attention, but it's a little stone path where your children can hop from stone to stone. All around the park, especially Madame Gazelle's nature walk, there's little speakers that play little sound clips from the actual cartoon, the little music and the birds up there up top. It was cute. Meet Peppa, it was great. The kids were really excited. My son totally fanned out when he met Peppa Pig. They have 2 times that Peppa Pig comes out. I think we had just missed the 12:30, but they did it again at 2 or 3:30. The cafeteria is a really nice space to eat. It's spacious, but it fills up quick. At any given time, you're going to have a line that goes way back to the bathroom doors. On average, the menu items for a meal cost between maybe $6 to $12. The milkshakes are about $15. There's no extra bells or whistles on the food. The children's meals do come with Dasani waters. My honest review, though, I would say pack a lunch. It's just not worth it, the wait, and you're not really getting any special type of food. They had this guy come out, and he was all around the park. He was just kind of like a hype man, and I thought that was too cute. You could tell that the parents really weren't enthused by him, but I thought he was doing a good job trying to keep the morale up because I guess they know that parents are really tired. This park is geared toward very small children, so it will tire you out, parents. Just all the parents looked really tired of chasing their little ones around, so I thought the hype man element was kind of cute. He just basically comes out and asks you to shout if you're having a good time and clap for yourself. Right behind, connected to the cafeteria, is the restroom space, and they have this cute changing area. It's really spacious. A few kids can get in there at a time. Moving on to the rides and the attractions, they have a lot of rides geared towards small children. My son being one would need somebody to sit with him on most of the rides. There are some that he's just not tall enough to get on at all. My 4-year-old daughter needed her father to go on the rides with her. There are charts all over the park that have the limits to tell you how tall your child has to be to get on it on their own or to be accompanied. They have this dinosaur area that has a sand pit. There's no line for the sand pit. There's the fun fair area that comes out of one of the Peppa Pig's episodes where they have the duck on the strings. They have the mirror house. They have Mr. Bull's Sky Ride or something like that. They have the Peppa Pig balloon ride. It just basically spins and goes up in the air and comes back down. They're all very slow. They're all very careful rides that give your children a thrill without scaring the mess out of them or making them sick. They're all very, very mild rides for their age. I mean, very age appropriate. If you have small children, there's nothing you need to worry about. The highlight of my son's visit just after the playground was the water park. I loved it. There's plenty of stalls to go ahead and change your children out into their swimwear. I would definitely suggest bringing a change of swimwear and maybe a towel. There are plenty of spaces available front and back for them to go in and change. I love this area of the park. It's themed straight out of the Peppa Pig episodes with the muddy puddle designs on the floor. There's plenty of seating for the exhausted mommy and daddy pigs. And I like the fact that, you could just kind of let the kids run the full length of the water side without worrying about, anything hazardous or too dangerous. Again, very age appropriate and safe for small children. My son was very skeptical of the fountains and the sprinklers and the water, but it allows the children to run around and kind of get into it in their own pace. You have the picnic ducks that come out in the episodes. My son really liked them. He recognized them from the show. And I think that some of the elements of the water park, they span for the older children a little bit too, not just the really tiny ones. As far as park extras, there is a cinema area where you can go inside and actually watch Peppa Pig episodes with your kids. And they have Mr. Fox's gift shop. We hit that on our way out. I looked at a lot of the items in here. There's not really much of a price jump for the toys in this store than you would see in another store. About the same prices. They're not gouging. I bought a plush dinosaur for my son and an umbrella for my daughter and spent about $30-something. And that's pretty much Peppa Pig's park. You can really do everything in one day. There's no need to plan a 2-day event for this. It's really geared toward children, I would say between the ages of 1 and maybe up to 12. 12 would probably be pushing it. But you can actually, without getting on any ride, just walk the whole thing within 5 minutes. We had a lot of fun. I hope that when you get to visit that you have a great time there. It was a wonderful addition to our Orlando vacation. Okay, guys, thanks for watching.